Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new, welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's YouTube video, I'm going to be doing something that I love watching YouTube videos on and that I have done previously once before, and that is Am I the A-hole posts. I absolutely love these videos and I like judging people. So I'm on the controversial side of it today. Haven't been on this side before. I'm going to go through the top ones. This one was posted 8 hours ago, and it has one upvote. So this is, it's just whatever I see first is the one I'm going for. I'm not digging for them. That's too much effort. Why don't we jump on into this, I guess. I don't know how to do this. Am I the a-hole for disagreeing with my daughter's punishment? This was posted 8 hours ago, so it's brand new. My daughter, 17, is a senior at a private all-girls high school. There's a girl in her chemistry class that survived cancer and wears a wig to school. My daughter wanted to make a prank video, and she cut a good portion of the wig. Excuse me? Their teacher yelled at her and humiliated her in front of the class, and both girls were sent to the office. I got a call from the school saying my daughter had been suspended, and I needed to come in and get my kid and talk to the principals. Wait, you disagree with this punishment? The principal told me what happened and explained my daughter's punishment. She'll be serving 10 days in-school suspension, will be excluded from all senior activities, senior picnic, prom, senior photo, brunches, games, etc., and will not allowed to walk the stage at graduation. I personally think that this was excessive. I could maybe see 5 days of school suspension, but I don't think that's fair to make her miss out on all these seniors' activity and graduation over a little prank. I know the girl is related to the principal in some way, so I'm thinking that has something to do with the severity of the punishment. I want to go above the principal and try to fix her punishment, but my ex, her mom, says that she got what she deserved and will keep her from everything herself if I manage to reduce her punishment. Okay. I think not letting her walk at graduation is a little excessive. I would have let her walk at graduation, but the senior picnic, senior prom, photo, brunches, all of that, I think that is about right. Because, like in the last one, we had a cancer story. Cancer not only wreaks havoc on your body, but it does stuff to you mentally. My aunt had cancer, and my great-grandfather had cancer. That man had it 5 times. He was unkillable, okay? He got a Purple Heart in World War II. He had like a triple bypass surgery. He was unkillable. He died of cancer the 5th time he had it. Cancer does something to your mental health as well. And I know kids. Kids are mean. This poor girl has probably been bullied for wearing a wig. Even individuals I know that do wear wigs not because they have cancer, but because they have other medical health reasons or mental health reasons as to why they need to wear a wig, they get bullied for it. And that's unacceptable to me. So I don't think the punishments are harsh. And from the sounds of it, this sounds like a guy. This sounds like a male poster. I disagree with not letting her walk at graduation. I think she should be allowed to walk at graduation. Walking the stage at graduation is a big moment, and I think everybody, no matter if they're an awful student or not, should be allowed to walk at graduation. I think that's the one thing I disagree with in the punishment, but I agree with the mom that this is what she deserves. And how have you raised a daughter that's that cruel? How have you raised a child that's that mean? Like, I just want to know how that happens. Okay, let's look at the comments, guys. You're the butthole big time. What your daughter did is unacceptable. That's not a prank. It's bullying and ruining somebody's property. Exactly. Wigs are really expensive, and I imagine a teenage girl might be self-conscious enough to have to wear one after battling a horrendous disease without then being bullied for it. The punishment is totally correct. I imagine your daughter's entitlement is from you. Look at the situation in reverse. Tell me if you'd be happy if your child who nearly died was a victim of a prank that destroyed something that she was self-conscious about. What your daughter did is assault. You should have been very glad that it was treated as an in-school problem rather than put it to the police. Your daughter behaved as a vicious bully to a girl who's already dealing a very tough hand. You're the a-hole, and so is your kid. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought it was better described as assault. See, I don't know the law. I don't know if legally this is classified as assault, because I'm just not sure on that. But this is a punishment. This is bullying, and it's severe bullying, and she should be held accountable for that. Maybe I'm taking back what I'm saying about her not being allowed to. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. My whole thing with walking the stage at graduation, if you want to, I feel like everybody should have the option to. I don't think that should be something taken away. Because at the end of the day, who is the graduation really for? It's mainly for the family. The senior picnic, prom, photo, brunches, games, that's for the kids going to the school, so that makes more sense as a punishment. And I think the suspension should be way longer. I don't care that this principal is somehow related to this person. This is a standard that I believe should be held for every child who bullies somebody else. Yeah, definitely a butthole post. Next post. Am I the a-hole for wanting my boyfriend to donate 4 large bins of books he never read? My boyfriend and I bought our first place together in July 2022, and we have never lived together. Interesting. Prior to living together, I would only go to his place on weekends. When he moved his stuff into our new place, he had 6 large bins sitting in our garage. The lids couldn't even fit as the contents were overflowing. They were all books. Each bin has what seems to be over 100 books easily. None of them are read. All of them are self-help books. Millionaire man, get your crap together. Type of books. Okay. He has accumulated these books for years. Some are over $30, and I'm sure some are $50. Wow. Must be about $10K worth of brand new, unread books. I view it as clutter. I know he has no intention of reading them because he just doesn't read. Girl, okay. I honestly don't know why he wastes his money buying them. It's like an addiction. He will see the title of the book and want to apply it to his life. The issue is, he doesn't. He's 45 years old and is living paycheck to paycheck pretty much, and has over $30K, that's a lot of money, in debt from stupid spending. Example, these books he never reads. This OP is pretty petty right now, and I'm kind of like, I like the pettiness. If he actually read those books and applied it to his life, applied his life to what he read, I'd lay him off. What? Oh, I'd lay off him. Oh my god. That was my ADHD coming up with a sentence that doesn't exist. If he actually read those books and applied it to his life, I'd lay off of him. I got on his case a few months ago because of our garage is not the place for these bins. He ended up donating 2 bins to Big Brother. I watched the guy attempt to pick up a bin, and he had to get his buddy from the truck to help pick him up. Pick up the other side, it was that heavy. Fast forward today, he cleaned out the garage and wanted me to see the progress. I saw 4 bins in the corner and asked when he's planning on donating those. We got into a fight over his refusal to donate them. He ended up hauling them upstairs and stuffed the bins inside of a closet, on his side of the closet. I am so irked at how he's obsessively clinging onto these books he will not read, all buried in these bins. You can't even read the titles because they are buried. I get that it shouldn't bother me, it's his property in his side of the closet, but why am I bothered by this hoarder mentality? Ooh! Red flag! Red flag! Hoarding is a mental illness. It is... Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. He said because he spent their money, he doesn't want to get rid of them. Oh well, that's your fault for wasting your money. You've already wasted it because you won't read them. So just give it to somebody who will. He tells me he will read them, but he won't. I had compromised, and I said compromise and keep 1 bid, 100 plus books. He said no, he's keeping it. Okay, I want to talk about the hoarding mentality right here. Hoarding, I think people don't realize how serious it is and how it can completely destroy somebody's life. It's a mental illness, and it needs to be treated as such. People don't treat it as a mental illness. I know, like, those TV shows, because my mom was obsessed with the Hoarders TV shows, because she said, quote unquote, it makes me feel better about myself. I'm like, Mom, please stop. This is exploitative of people's mental illnesses, and that's not okay. I have hoarding tendencies on both sides of my family. A lot of times people who hoard do it as a trauma response. I feel like this person is the a-hole. I think having that many books is ridiculous. It's an illness. It is a mental illness. And the way that you would have to go about this is not being defensive and rude. You gotta be kind and caring and compassionate about it. Because a lot of the time, the people who have this stuff, even though you might not understand it, they have an emotional connection to these items. It might not make sense to you, like a piece of trash. Like, that might not make sense to you, the emotional connection they have with it. But they do have one, and it needs to be respected because they care for these objects. And it's obvious to me that her partner obviously has some kind of connection to these books. And it is, like they said, it is putting stress when it comes to the money aspect on them. And that is something, to bring up to him. Kind of say to him in a nice, gentle way, hey, I know that you are $30K in debt. And you haven't read these books. Maybe do you think you could resell these books? Maybe like do an eBay thing. Like sell them for the price that he bought them for. You know what I mean? There's other ways to go about this, and she's being the a-hole. Your issue is clearly not the contents of the bins, but the boyfriend himself. I agree with that. You sound like you just don't like the guy very much. Whatever. You're the a-hole. You said that this is his property and he's keeping it in his personal closet space. If you see these unread books as an offense because it says something about him that you don't like, then it's a problem you need to solve. So he already got rid of a bunch of them, and now the mere fact that they exist in a place you can't see them is triggering you. Sounds unhinged. You're the a-hole. Yeah. Ooh! And not the a-hole. But why would you buy a place with somebody who is that much in debt? And if this is his only clutter, then leave it be. It isn't your battle you need to worry about. The more you focus on, they're saying stuff that's more in line with reasons as to why they're the a-hole, but they said not the a-hole. That's interesting to me. That is very interesting to me. Okay, not the a-hole. Finances are one of the top reasons for divorce. If you drop the boyfriend, you get rid of the books. Easy weight loss. This is what you choose to get upset about. Poor guy. He doesn't need to explain why he wants to keep something in his home that belongs to him. Try a little bit more understanding and flexible, or else your relationship is going to be a very bumpy down the line. You are not the a-hole yet, but you continue to pester him, you will be very quickly. So overall, this person seems to be the a-hole here. Yeah. Okay. This person, what is your username? Usually I'm the a-hole. So it's self-admitted. Usually they're the a-hole. Alright then. They're the a-hole. They said it themselves. Moving on. Okay, this is the next one. Am I the a-hole for not selling my daughter's inappropriate birthday gift? Me, 30 female, and sister, 31 female, is very eccentric. Our parents excuse it by saying she has autism. Oh, okay. I know where this is going. But when she was a child, she often had tantrums at family events and now works at a comic book store. Okay, first things first. This here does not need to be included. Unless somehow later in the story something happens in which that is important, it's not important. In fact, it brings up when she was a child, she often had tantrums at family events. My assumption would be she would be overstimulated. She has no intention of going to college or doing anything else with her life. It's her life, let her live it. She also refuses to shave her body hair, but wears her hair in a buzz cut. Well, it's her life, it's her body, she can do what she wants with it, which I think is unhygienic. You have body hair, do you not? Do you not just shave it? Ooh! It grows naturally on your body, therefore it is not unhygienic. The patriarchy has just made you believe that it is unhygienic. Tried to bond with her by taking her shopping for nice clothes. She only wears oversized men's clothes and makeup. She's not interested and talks incessantly about superheroes. Okay, so this story is hitting very close to home because I have an older sibling who has autism. This person, the sibling here, is reminding me a lot of my sibling. I have a daughter just turned 9, and while she gets along well with her, I'm concerned that my daughter is wanting to imitate them. She wants to wear boys' clothes and read inappropriate comics. Last year, they babysat her, and I thought it was inappropriate to let her watch Batman Begins. I think it's too scary for her. It's Batman Begins! Hold on. I want to make sure I have the same... Oh, maybe it is a little... Oh, no, she's 9. I saw this movie before I was 9. Girl, you're fine. She's fine. Which I think is too scary for her. She's fine. If she has access to the internet, she's seen a lot worse. My daughter started pretending to be Batman and asking for a Batman-themed birthday party. Party was last month. I told her no. Before my siblings showed her this movie, she wanted a Barbie party. Oh, there are so many red flags here. Oh my god, this woman is insufferable. Oh my god. I hate this woman. It's your daughter's birthday. Your daughter should be able to have a birthday party theme of whatever they want. I went ahead with the Barbie party. And I guess she told my sibling because they were the only one who missed the memo and got her a Batman costume and a scarecrow figure. Your sibling is paying more attention to your actual child than you are and treating your child better than you are. I took both of them away after the party. I don't like them encouraging my daughter to cry. Okay. Transphobia. The figure is wildly inappropriate for a child. Your child is 9. If your child has any access to the internet, they've seen worse. Oh my god. In addition to it looking creepy, I looked it up. It cost about $300. Okay, that is a little expensive. I would not be giving my child a $300 anything. My daughter was upset and said I wasn't being fair. You're not being fair. But I told her she could have a Wonder Woman costume with toys that she could... Ooh, there's... I sold the figure and I bought her several new Rainbow High dolls which she can actually play with as a late birthday gift. She doesn't even want to open them. She hasn't touched them. Oh my god. She told me she wanted her siblings' gift instead, but I explained them that was an expensive collector's item and it was too scary for her. That would have been her first collector's item. There is something special. As somebody whose dad and sibling collect figures, there's something special about your first collector's item. Oh my god, I hate this woman. When she told my sibling about the dolls, they called and asked about it. I admitted I sold the figure and used the money for something more appropriate. My sibling was furious. Told me they saved money for months to buy that figure and they couldn't get another one. Oh. I thought it was all the more reason not to give to a child, but she insisted my daughter is careful and wouldn't break it. Both my sibling and my daughter are still mad at me, and my friends are saying I should have at least kept the figure until she was older. I think my sisters try to force their unusual interests on my daughter, who is very girly, before my sibling started babysitting her. Am I the a-hole? You are 100%. This belongs on Am I the Devil? Are we being for real? Is she being for real? I feel like I should make a Reddit account just so I could say this belongs on Am I the Devil? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. You are the devil. You are the devil. You're awful. First of all, the main things I'm concerned about, the ableism, the transphobia, the misogyny and sexism. Your poor child, your sibling is taking care of your daughter more than you are, looking out for her interests more than you are. Children change. That's normal for people to... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The comment that really got me was this one right here. I'm not going to say it out loud because yeah, sure, it could have been creepy. The scarecrow figure could have been creepy. You keep it until she's old enough, or you put it on a high shelf where she's not going to see it very often. You're the a-hole. Immediately know with the comment about your siblings' body, hair, and style. You didn't try to bond with them. You tried to make them into something they aren't. If you really cared about them, try to find some common interests or meet them on their level. B, your daughter likes ungirly things. So what? Who is it harming? C, I'll also tell you, the more forbidden you make something, the more tantalizing it becomes. The more desperately you want your child will likely seek it out. You might want to start talking to some about your struggles to accept anyone who doesn't fit into the mold you've constructed in your head. Maybe try finding some ways to teach your kid to healthily and safely explore who they are so they don't end up resenting you for it. Ooh! Okay, somebody has the same thoughts. Barbies and shaving sounds like an attitude from 50 years ago. This is why sexism flourishes. You're the a-hole. You are aware that the normal world for little girls is superheroes, right? Question: how is it unhygienic not to shave your body hair and to have a buzz cut anyway? You just insulted almost every male American soldier by saying that, not to mention the vast majority of men in general. Exactly. She has no problem with men doing that. It sounds to me you have acceptance issues and an extremely closed-minded view of the world around you. Your daughter is 9, and at this rate she'll end up more mature than you before long if she isn't already. Stop trying to force a style and interest on your daughter. She's her own person, not a pet. Yep. You're the a-hole. Sexist as hell. I'm gonna laugh when your daughter's 18 and goes no to contact with... Yeah. Okay, here we go. You're the a-hole for a lot of reasons. First, your daughter asks for Batman-themed birthday party, so what do? You give her a Barbie-themed birthday party, completely ignoring her wishes, turning her into something she's not. Did she ever enjoy the Barbie party? There's nothing wrong with her wanting to dress up like Batman. Then your sibling gives her a thoughtful, if expensive gift. You take it and you sell it. If you thought it was inappropriate and scary, you could have returned it to your sibling and let them pick something else out and tell her to pick something less expensive. Instead, you picked out a gift, and it doesn't even sound like one your daughter wanted. Your siblings' interests are not unusual, and there's nothing wrong with your daughter liking them. You should be supportive of your daughter, not dismissive because she's not the way you wanted her to be. You're the one forcing things on her, not your sibling. Yeah, it is a pretty clear cut. You're the a-hole. Sexism and misogyny coming from inside the house. Since you have a child, I'm assuming you slept with a man. Did the man remove his unhygienic body hair? Period. That's the exact point. Oh, boy. Okay, next one. Whew, okay. Am I the a-hole for not telling my girlfriend she looks skinny? You think I'm skinny? Sorry. I'm looking at the ages, and I'm concerned. He's a 23-year-old man. So he's immediately the butthole. Girlfriend, 23 female, didn't like what she cooked for dinner. What? 23 male. Girlfriend, 23 female, didn't like what she cooked for dinner. Oh, I get it now. She was trying to find something else she wanted in the fridge, and she finally gave up and jokingly said, I guess I should not eat anything tonight since I need to lose weight. Oh, that actually breaks my heart a little bit. Anytime a woman or a feminine presenting person says stuff about that, they're about their body or anybody in general. Oh, my response was, yeah, you shouldn't. Or, yeah, ooh, yeah, you should. Half joking back. Oh my god, my girlfriend is skinny-ish. What? But could lose 5 pounds and it not hurt? Okay, my girlfriend is skinny-ish, could lose 5 pounds and not hurt. Wow. She works out every day and doesn't really watch calories as closely. She got upset and said even if I feel that way, I should have just lied to her, that she just needed some reassurance. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she deserves better than this man. I said, so you want me to lie or tell you the truth? I could either lie to you or tell you the truth. Which one do you want? She said, obviously she wanted me to lie to her if I didn't have anything nice to say, and I should have just ignored the remark. I feel like since she brought it up, it was open for comments. I don't think I said anything wrong, but she said I was an a-hole for saying that, so now I'm wondering if I'm just not seeing her side because I'm annoyed. She went to our room and hasn't come out for 30 minutes. TLDR. Am I the a-hole for agreeing with my girlfriend that she didn't need to make herself food in order to lose a few pounds? Yeah, you're the a-hole. I'm glad you brought it up, because I agree you should skip a meal. Geez, brother, acknowledge that she works hard and looks good, and then admitting that you want her to lose a couple? You're the a-hole. She's 100% going to hold on to that comment. Yep. If you think you notice 5 pounds on a woman who works out every day, then you're the a-hole for sure. I hope she finds an upgrade soon. Edit, this is either a downvote farming account, or this dude really hates his girlfriend. Last post was about him not getting her a birthday gift. Oh my god, he's the a-hole. Ooh, he's the a-hole. Awful. Awful. This is another reason why I hate men, because a lot of straight men are just like that. Alright, everybody. That concludes it for today's Am I the A-hole? Everybody was the a-hole. I'm like thinking back at it, I don't think there was a single not the a-hole. Everybody was the a-hole today. This was fun. Oh, I like this. Controversial is good. Controversial's the hot takes. The ones that I'm gonna get Am I the a-holes for. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Man, I think I can't get over the one about this one right here. That sucks. That sucks. None of them have been actually voted on except for this one right here. The books one. The one about the books. Man. Whew. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I had fun with it. I hope you had fun with it. I'm going to be making these as frequently as possible. Like I said, they're a little easier for me to make. So you'll be getting these at least once a month. You'll be getting at least one video once a month. I'm going to like record a whole bunch of them and then I'm just going to post them. So these are all going to be from May. I don't know when you're going to see this one, but it's going to be from May. So get used to it, guys. Okay. I really hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to do all the fun YouTube things. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!